This is my friend Jean, who is here to catch me if I faint. I'm here in support of a resolution that was brought to you a few weeks ago by Mike Tabor on behalf of a Maryland coalition called Fund Our Communities, Bring More Dollars Home. That resolution asks the council to urge Congress to consider changing federal budget priorities to reduce the military budget and send those savings home to the communities to fund human needs. The federal budget is going to be debated in Congress for the whole year, and you guys are starting your own budget process in the city next week, which will last for a while. These two budgets are not unrelated, they're not disconnected, obviously. The city manager last fall reported during a council meeting that that federal dollars, that was 26% fewer federal dollars would in fact be flowing into the Community Development Block Grants Program, so that the 6 projects that had been unanimously approved by the council would have to be reassessed because there wasn't the anticipated money to fund all of them. And I don't know how that turned out, but she said that some might need to be scaled back, others might need not to proceed at all. So the federal budget obviously affected lower and middle income people in Takoma Park who thought they were getting grant money. I know that your responsibility is not, or your power is not to allocate federal funds, but you do have, I think, the responsibility and the power to convey the needs of your constituents to those who do allocate federal funds. And I mean, you can tell them what your people need, what they want, what benefits them, what does not benefit them. That has an impact. It's not inconsequential. But last fall, Montgomery County Council had a very similar resolution before it. Also non-binding, just an expression of opinion to Congress. And it was on the table and scheduled for a vote. And Lockheed Martin didn't like it. Lockheed Martin did not consider that action inconsequential. It didn't want that vote to be brought to the table. It certainly didn't want it to pass. And it lobbied each council member and managed, unfortunately, to squelch the resolution. So it is an activity of a local government that does have consequences, that does matter. And I know Takoma Park has a really nice history of standing for social justice, both nationally and locally. And I would hate to see you abandon that part of the council's activity. I don't know that you are, but I'm afraid that there might be some turning away from that kind of action. I certainly hope that you address this resolution, vote on it, hopefully pass it. And another resolution also that's in front of you that was brought by the Montgomery County Civil Rights Coalition on the recently enacted NDAA, specifically certain provisions in it that should be repealed. That resolution also should be brought to you and voted on. I think you should place it on your agenda and vote on it as well. And that's it. There's a slightly revised draft resolution from the one that Mike had handed you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.